Once again, Halloween is upon us. I shall again return to Earth and wreak havoc upon the helpless. And you all cower before me. Well, after my dinner party, that is.
So where are you off to all snazzed up?
Well, if you must know, I have a premiere party to attend. So do you think this looks okay?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not overdoing it, am I? I don't want to look too dressed up or anything.
No, you look fine, really.
Excellent.
So while we're on the subject, how's about taking me up with you? I'm freaking sick of this place.
Well, I suppose I could, but just stay out of trouble.
Fine, but I'm not making any promises. I was told there's a ghost in the building. Time to go flush him out. Brains! 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 That's not a ghost. That's a zombie. I think I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It was a unique and creepy game released for the Super Nintendo. But if you're looking for a good zombie game to whet your appetite, then keep on looking, because this one deserves to be chucked into the nearest meat grinder. Now the startup screen does have a cool horror movie-like feel to it, and during the game, you'll be killing more brain-eating zombies than you can shake a stick at. Zombies, zombies, and more zombies. And they turn up in the craziest places too. Castles, tunnels, shopping malls, Barnes and Nobles.
Brains. Ooh, the Kama Sutra.
The main objective in the game is to go around each level and save your neighbors from the terrible fate of being eaten alive by zombies running loose in the city. Once you've managed to find them all, you'll be able to advance to the next level. Just don't be late in reaching them or else. Yeah, fuck. The nice thing about this game is you don't have to save everyone in town just to pass the level. And that's a good thing too, because do I really want to save this stuck-up cheerleader? I mean, every cheerleader I ever asked out in high school flat out rejected my ass. Yeah, serves you right, bitch. You'll also be given a lot of weapons to pick up along the way. Some that are odd, and some that are just plain... well, that doesn't look right. But you'll also find some unusual power-ups along the way. One item that really leaves me scratching my head is popsicles. If you throw these at zombies, it'll actually kill them. So when did a frozen treat become a weapon against the undead? I don't think this is even possible. But I urge everyone to go out and try it to see if it really works.
We at the Umbrella Corporation urge caution against throwing popsicles at zombies, as it has no effect. Please throw at your own risk.
Now the first few levels are chock full of zombies, but after that they start being replaced by other things such as mummies, vampires, Frankensteins, aliens, killer dolls, werewolves, sandworms, giant babies, Count Chocula, and tons of other crap that'll eat your neighbors. But what the hell is up with all these other enemies? The title of this game clearly reads, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, not Monsters Ate My Neighbors, so what the fuck is going on here? In fact, the only thing you won't see in this game are skeletons, and I'm not exactly sure why. So heck, why don't we ask one? So joining us live to the Irate Gamer Show, connected by via satellite, Ronnie the Skeleton. Hello Ronnie, how are you?
Am I on? Am I on? Oh goodness me!
Well, you sure are. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Oh goodness me, I can't believe it. I'm a big fan of yours. Well, my name is Ronnie, and you may remember me from my most memorable role as Skeleton number 2 in the Legend of Zelda game. It was pretty much my breakthrough performance and most popular to date, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people who would come up to me and say, hey gee Ronnie, I loved you in the Zelda game, but it's really a great thing to see all my people recognize me for my talent. But I've got to say, some of my business opportunities have pretty much dried up. I
Okay,
did try
now-
out for a part in this game, but you believe I never received a call back from Nintendo? I thought it was a dead luck, but I guess I was mistaken. But my agent even said, Ronnie, you've got this thing in the bag. But I guess I might have been typecast for this part, but you
Okay,
wouldn't
now-
believe how many few acting roles there are out there for skeletons in video games. And oh my gosh, it's just one of those things that makes you scratch your head. I even was also very close to landing the lead role
So-
in the game Medieval. But wouldn't you believe my cousin ended up getting that part? I mean, can you believe it? I was in shock at how it got
Ronnie?
picked over me. Of course I was overjoyed, but
Ronnie?
obviously I have more experience than him. But then again, I'm
Ronnie?
not sure if I should feel bitter, because that's the last thing I
can
would
you
do is
even
become
hear
a
me?
hypocrite of the entire
This
situation.
is not really
but then
working
again, I
out.
do deserve it. At
Can
least
we-
that's what my
can we
mother
cut
tells
the
me.
feed?
And you won't
Can we
believe how many
cut-
people
cut-
out there think
cut
that I
the
should have
damn
gotten more.
feed. Holy shit, where the hell was I? Ah yes, annoying. The most annoying enemies by far has to be these fucking giant ants. They don't leave you alone for anything. And it takes like 20 hits just to kill the bastards. And during this time, you'll be losing a lot of energy. This becomes annoying as shit when you have to fight off a whole stage full of them. Another thing that really sucks is the game only gives you 3 lives to start out with. And they only give you a password to continue from once you've completed like 3 or 4 levels without dying. So that means you're gonna have to try your best not to get killed, attacked, eaten, maimed, electrocuted. What the fuck? Now let me just warn you that once you get up to around level 20, the gameplay takes a nosedive as your killing spree of monsters now becomes a frustrating quest to find items and hidden passages that allow you to advance further in the game. And you'll have to do this all while fighting off the overwhelming horde of enemies. Setting up the game this way just really flips my shit. Well, it appears we have a caller, which is funny because this isn't supposed to be a call-in show. Alright, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, it's Ronnie. Am I on?
Oh, Ronnie. Yeah, we were experiencing some technical difficulties, but we really don't need you right now.
Well, as I was saying, it's really hard for me to get a job working
Ronnie?
in video games these days for the salary
Ronnie?
I'm looking for. And you think I'm Jewish? Oh boy, that doesn't compare to the guys working at Sony. I once worked 12
boy.
straight months for them, and I got
Can
next
somebody
to
cut the
nothing.
line, please?
I mean, I really don't have any grocery
the phone.
expenses because I don't really eat
Cut
that
the-
much, because I
cut
do
it.
have an apartment that...
Thank you. Now, once you defeat the final boss, which is a floating scientist's head, you'll come to the last level named the credit level. Now, instead of this game scrolling some boring credits at the end, you'll actually roam around the game developer's office while collecting your neighbors one last time. So this is it? After 47 stages of bullshit, this is the big payoff? Wow, way to cop out on the fucking ending, guys. Especially you, Mark Hutchinson. Now, what would have been more appealing is to find out if killing the last boss actually did anything about the zombie problem. As a gamer, this is stuff I need to know. So since they did such a shitty job on this game, here's a special irate fuck you to you. Oh god, it's probably Ronnie again. Well folks, happy Halloween. I gotta go. Yes, yes! The show is mine! Welcome to the evil Irate Gamer Show. Now, the next game we'll be reviewing... Oh, it seems we have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Am I on? Am I on? Oh, goodness me. Well, as I was saying... I tried to move on to bigger and better things, but there's not really demand for skeletons and parts in video games these days, unless a new Legend of Zelda game comes out.